Hello everyone, my name is Curly and welcome to Allegro in My English Academy. For today's lesson, we are going to talk about Cambridge Preliminary Reading Part 1. So in this part of the test, you are going to answer at least 5 short texts, and each short text has 3 options, A, B, and C. So the point of this test is actually to measure your understanding of various kinds of short text. So the point here is that you are going to choose the option that has similar meaning to the text. Therefore, you have to remember the following. You have to read the text carefully and understand its meaning. And also, I find it very helpful if you are able to underline some clues in the text. And also, last one is to compare each option to the text individually. So in this lesson, we are going to answer at least 5 short texts. And let's start with the first one. Hollins Farm campsite, no groups of 4 or more unless by previous arrangement. So, what does this mean? So, if there are 4 or more people, you have to call in advance. So, we have to look for the option that has the same meaning like that. All campers must reserve place in advance. Nope. Groups bigger than 4 are not allowed on this campsite. Definitely not. And is it letter C? Groups of more than 3 should contact the campsite before arriving. Yes, this is the answer. Because no groups of 4 or more is the same as groups of more than 3 should contact the campsite before arriving. Okay, unless by previous arrangement. Unless by previous arrangement could mean contact before arriving. So the answer is letter C. Next, students book on Oxford trip. Money for Saturday's trip must be handed in at school office by Wednesday lunchtime at the latest or you will lose your place. So for Saturday's trip, you have to pay the fee on Wednesday lunchtime or else you will lose your booking. So you will not be able to go to the trip if you're not going to be able to pay for the fee. So let's look for the option that has the same meaning like that. Is it letter A? Those who don't pay punctually won't be able to go to Oxford. Is it letter B? There are few places left on the Oxford trip. Nope. Is it letter C? This is the last chance for students to register for the Oxford trip. It's not about registration, it is about paying. So the answer is letter A. Those who don't pay punctually won't be able to go to Oxford, because you have to pay by Wednesday lunchtime at the latest, or else you will lose your place. So the answer is letter A. Next, school's sports day. If interested in taking part, please sign below, but note you are not permitted to enter no more than 2 races. So if you wanted to join the sports day, you have to sign up, but you can only enter in no more than 2 races. So you are only limited to 2 races. So in a day. So we have to look for an option that has similar meaning to that. Is it letter A? You must have signed permission to take part in sports day. Permission? Nope. Is it letter B? You have to limit the number of sports day races you take part in. Yes. And let's check letter C. You need to write your name here to get more information about sports day. It's definitely not letter C, it's letter B. You have to limit the number of sports day races you take part in, because here you have to look. Please sign below, but note you are permitted to enter no more than 2 races. So there is a limit in the number of sports day races you take part in. Easy. Next, school play. Actors urgently required by the rector. Previous experience welcome, but not essential, as training will be provided if needed. So actors are needed ASAP. Welcome for those who has previous experience, but is not really important at all because they will train you eventually. So is it letter A? It is essential to have more actors even if they haven't acted before. This could be yes. Is it letter B? It is important for all actors to have training before being involved in the play. It is said to have trainings, previous experience are welcome, but are not really essential. So this one is no. Or is it letter C? It is necessary to find a new director to train the actors. Nope, they're not looking for director. They're looking for actors. So our answer is letter A. It is essential to have more actors even if they haven't acted before because training will be provided if needed. Alright, next. Biology class on Thursday. Please remember to bring last term's work to the lesson as you need to have your notes with you to help you do an experiment. So you have to bring the last term's work so that you can use it as a basis for your current experiment. Therefore, we have to look for that option that has similar meaning to our text. Students must write detailed notes on this week's experiment. It's not being mentioned, so A is X. B. Students should check that their work last term was done accurately. Nope, it's not being mentioned either. Letter B is X. C. Students need to look at previous work while doing an experiment. Yes, definitely. Because it is said here that you need to have your notes with you to help you do an experiment. It's letter C. So thank you very much for joining our lesson for today. And for more information, you can call us in this number, send us an email, and also visit our website. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye-bye.